You're watching ChillyBoy Productions. I'm Larry ChillyBoy Chilson, and this is my review for Primate. Now, before we get into this review, make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button down below so that you can chill with me on each and every one of my latest videos. So Primate served as the opening night late night showcase for the 48th annual Denver Film Festival, which happened to kick off on Halloween night here in 2025. Thus, here I am in my 2025 Halloween costume. I thought if I was going to be experiencing cinema on Halloween, then I must pay homage to the beacon of appreciation for cinema herself, Miss Nicole Kidman. But naturally, premiering your film festival on Halloween, you have to have a horror film kicking things off, right? So I was hyped to see Primate was our opening night showcase. So Primate is a 2025 horror film directed by Johannes Roberts that follows Lucy as she goes back home to visit her family, but soon finds herself and her group of friends and family fighting for their lives when a rabid chimpanzee goes on a murderous rampage. The film stars Johnny Sequoia, Jessica Alexander, and Academy Award winning Troy Kotsur. Now, this film is not getting released until 2026, but they've already started showing the trailers, and I thought they looked like a lot of fun. And yeah, Primate is a lot of fun. If you are kind of a genre enthusiast horror fan, I think you're going to have a good time with this one. So let's go ahead and talk about the positives first. Well, my biggest positive is actually the effects all across the board. There are so many well utilized old school practical effects in this film. I was giddy. They looked so good, so much fun. And then we get the more CGI heavy effects, which also looked really good and allowed for some extremely gnarly kills. This movie does not skimp on the kills and the carnage. And not only are they gruesome, but we get some really inventive kills here. Many times I had to like wince and kind of look away. That's how nasty some of this stuff is in all the best ways possible. And just by and large, I loved the tone. It nailed this balance of kind of campy, kind of B movie, genre horror movie that infuses a cheeky, fun, comedic tone throughout. Our chimpanzee here has a sense of humor, and so do the filmmakers. And that's right down to even the music choice, which I thought was very good. And this original score was quite unique and a bit whimsical in its terrifying nature. It's really well done. Plus, I applaud our filmmaker and our editor for really infusing the film with some unique style, unique cuts, some great cinematography. Not all of the kind of cool factor lands when it comes to the camera work. However, I really appreciated that they tried so many different things with the camera rather than just giving us a stale palette. And in addition to the visual representation, the audio was really well handled as well. Obviously, Troy Kotsur is an actor that utilizes sign language. He's hearing impaired, and they use that so well in this film. And the film does have heart. I would say, actually, the character they make you feel the most for is our chimpanzee early on in the film. And I love that they established that really early. So animal lovers like me will get on board. And it pulls at your heartstrings as you're watching what takes place happen here. So then, what doesn't work so well when it comes to Primate? So for as many new, inventive, cool things this film does, it also falls into so many pitfalls of this kind of slasher feature movie. Our characters do a lot of really dumb stuff. A lot of really dumb stuff. A lot of avoidable stuff happens here. But again, it's a staple, unfortunately, of this type of horror film. Also, I will say, as much as I loved our chimpanzee here, and I loved the practical effects, there is a chunkiness and uncanniness to him a little bit that I hate to call attention to, but in a post Planet of the Apes world, we've seen such photorealistic apes. There's a little bit of clunk factor to this specific one in some scenes, and then other scenes he looks great. And then our characters, there's not a lot of time given to them to really develop them at all, to really make you care about them at all. You literally care for the chimp more than you care for most of these human beings. They introduce a couple nice small things, but you don't know these people. The family dynamics are not well fleshed out, right down to the fact that at the end we don't even really get a great wrap up. So you're here for a gory good time first and foremost, and there's not too much going on under the surface beyond that. But overall, that's all I wanted when it came to Primate, and this film gave me exactly what it promised and what I was hoping for heading into that theater. It's gnarly, it's a lot of fun, it's cheeky, it's self-aware, and I think it plays really, really well with an audience. So once this gets released in 2026, if you're a horror fan, definitely give Primate a shot. It's not this elevated, highbrow horror, but it's a schlocky fun time at the movies. So that is my review for Primate. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click that like button down below and subscribe to the channel so that you are always up to date on all of my latest videos, including all of my content and coverage from the 2025 Denver Film Festival. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see Primate? Let me know all of your thoughts either in that comment section down below, or you can hit me up over on Twitter and Blue Sky. I love you all so much for your continued support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.